Next physical division, and that is the Eastern Highland. The Eastern Highlands, they include the Brazilian Highlands and the Guiana Highlands, which are separated by the Amazon River. Now, children, they extend in the east, South America along the Atlantic, and they rise steeply in the east, and they gently slope on the other side of the central plain. These eastern highlands, they are made up of old, hard, crystalline rocks, and they are much lower than the Andes. Here we are having the Angel Falls, which is the world's highest falls, which is in the Guiana Highlands. Okay. Now, children, the Angel Falls, they are on the branch of river Coroni, that is a tributary of Orinoco River. And the height of these falls is 979 meters. You can see the picture of the Angel Fall. Now, children, the Brazilian highlands, they cover a large area as compared to the Guiana highlands. Okay, the Patagonian plateau, it lies in the eastern highlands in Argentina. It is a cold desert. The Patagonian plateau, it is a cold desert and the largest in South America. Now, many rivers, they flow down from the slopes of Patagonia. Now, let us study about the geographic fact. Now, children, here we are having a geographic fact about the Amazon River. Due to the vastness, the annual floods, and the navigability of the Amazon River, it is also known as the Ocean River. Till now, the number of its tributaries is still uncounted. But alone in Brazil, we are having about 200 tributaries. 17 of them, they are the largest known tributaries, and they move at a distance of more than 1600 kilometers. Now, the next topic is case study, life in the Amazon River Basin. So let us see the location. Amazon River Basin, it is the largest tropical rainforest and the largest river basin in the world. River Amazon, it is the second longest river, and the first one is the Nile. Amazon River Basin, it is situated in South America, and it spreads over 9 countries. Let us see which are the 9 countries. They are Bolivia, Brazil, Colombia, Ecuador, French Guiana, Peru, Suriname, and Venezuela. Now, let us see what is the total area of the Amazon River Basin. Now, let us see the total area of the Amazon River Basin. Okay, so it is about 2. Now, let us see what is the total area of Amazon River Basin. It is 2,900,000 square kilometers, and it covers 40% of South American continent. Now, the Amazon River Basin, it spreads from the Brazilian highlands in the south to Guiana highlands in the north. Okay. Now, children, there are more than 1,100 tributaries of the Amazon, and Amazon River carries almost 20% of all the fresh water in the world discharging into the ocean. Now, let us study about the climate. Okay. Children, let us study about the climate of Amazon River Basin. Now, Amazon River Basin, it is located near the equator, and that is the reason the climate of the basin does not change as much as it is in the other parts of the world. That is the reason here we don't have a summer or winter season, but yet we are having 2 different seasons, a wet season and a less wet season. Now, the wet season, it starts from September and ends to May, and the less wet season is from June to August. Let us see what is the difference between the day and the night temperature. It is about 2 to 5 degrees Celsius, and it is greater than the difference between any 2 seasons. Now, children, the climate of Amazon River Basin is always hot and humid, and the temperature hardly crosses 33 degrees Celsius. Now let us study about the plant life, which is also known as flora. The Amazon River Basin, it is known for its habitation, or it is having more than or almost 40,000 different plant species. And most of these plants, they are having medicinal value. It means that most of the plants over here, they are used for making medicines. Then, Amazon consists of two-thirds of the world plant species. The plants, they play a very important role in regulating the global climate and maintaining the local water cycle. Okay. Now, all the plants of the basin, they have adapted means changed themselves according to the abundant rain and the nutrient poor soil. Okay, the soil, it is not very much fertile over here. In order to save themselves or defend themselves from the herbivores, they have developed tough leaves, okay, and resins or latex outer coats, which enables them or helps them to resist many predators, okay. Now, some parts of the basin, they also produce the leaves which are very nutritionally, they are very poor or they are even poisonous. Okay. Now, these forests, they are known as selvas. Now, children, the Amazon rainforest, they are also very, very valuable, or we can see many valuable resources in the Amazon rainforest. Like there are huge resources like timber, compound valued in agriculture, and medicines such as curare. Curare, it is a bitter resinous substance which is obtained from the bark and the stems of South American plant. Fibers including fibers like kapok, rubber, and food for both the people living in the Amazon and even for the people living in other parts of the world. Now, the bark of the cinchona tree, it also gives us a medicine which is a medicine known as quinine is formed from the bark of the cinchona tree, which is used as a remedy for malaria or in order to treat malaria. Now let us study about the animal life which is known as fauna. Now we will study about the animal life which is also known as fauna. The Amazon, it is the home to more species of plants and animals than in any other part of the earth. Okay. Till date, at least 40,000 plant species, 427 mammals, and 1,300 birds, and 378 reptiles, more than 400 amphibians, and around 3,000 freshwater fish, including piranha, have been seen in the Amazon River Basin. Okay. But one thing is, dear children, we should also note this, that much of the Amazon still is unexplored. So it is believed that there is likely to be far more species than what we still know about. Now let us see the geographic fact. Children, here it is explained that a single bush or one bush in Amazon may have more species of ants than the entire British Isles. Okay, so, and around 1 hectare of the forest may have more than 500 species of trees, and a single park can have more than 1,400 butterfly species. In short, they want to explain that it is having a wide variety of animal and bird species. Let us study about the population of the Amazon River Basin. The Amazon River Basin is very much influenced by the plant life over here. Now, Amazon River Basin, it is partially populated. It means it's not very highly populated, thinly populated. Okay. And there are scattered settlements over here. Majority of the people, they live in the cities and the towns on the banks of river Amazon and other important river. But still there are many indigenous groups living in the jungle, and they are still in not contact with the outside world. Okay. Now children, the people living in Amazon River Basin, they depend upon the forest for needs. Okay, the forest, it provides them everything, whether it is the food or the shelter or the tools or the medicines, etc. For all these things, they still depend upon the forest, and that is the reason it plays a significant role in people's spiritual as well as cultural life. Now, children, the people living in the Amazon River Basin, they clear some of the forest region and they are able to grow the food in small areas. Now, what is the agriculture method adopted over here? That is the slash and burn agriculture. What are the main crops cultivated by the people of Amazon River Basin? That is tapioca, pineapple, and sweet potato. Other than this, they also eat the queen egg, ants, egg sacs, etc. The people of the Amazon, they also cultivate cash crops like coffee, maize, and cocoa. Now, children, the people living in the Amazon River Basin, they make the use of the forest products in a very wise way, okay? And they live within the areas of this harsh environment. We still have so many things to learn from the unique and the valuable perceptions of the people living in the Amazon River Basin. Now let us study about the geographic fact. According to the COICA, the full form is the Coordinator of the Indigenous Organization of the Amazon Basin, about 9%, okay, of the population, it is still made up of the indigenous people. Okay, there are about 350 ethnic groups, and more than 60 of which they still remain largely isolated. With this, we come to the end of the explanation of the chapter. Thank you.